Hello, beautiful people. Nice to be here once again. Welcome to this, my Canada episode, like I say, because it's still the Canada season. One of the popular visas out there right now is the Canada Visitor Visa. And over the week or these past weeks, a lot of people have faced deportation. Believe me, there is this other side of traveling that many people don't tell you guys. That is why I am here to always bring this news to you guys so that for those of you who are aspiring to travel, you don't make these mistakes that these people have made. Because for these people, there was no Noxacomedy to educate them. Now you have me here to tell you the mistake people are making that you can avoid. That is why I am doing this video. Because I thought the deportation was going to be on the reduction, but trust me, deportation is continuing in Canada, especially for those who have the popular visitor visa. So, in this video today, I want to tell you the mistakes those people who were deported made and things that are happening when it comes to flights, taking your planes, the kind of flight you will use, the airport you will land. Those things are very, very important. Many of you will just take your visa, book your flight, no questions asked. Then you get to Canada. Sometimes you get to Canada. There have been cases where some airlines refused to allow Canada visitor visa holders board. Go on the internet, go and research. People who have their visitor visa, they went to the airport and the airline refused to carry them. So I am here to really educate you. I am trying my best as much as possible to reduce these mistakes that our people are making. Of recent, there was a video that was trending. And before I go to this video proper, please, my name is Noxacomedy. If you are just coming across my channel for the very first time, and please do well to subscribe. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the Noxacomedy family. Here, I keep it real, 100% undiluted. Many of my fans call me Noxa from the source. You know why? Because I bring information to you undiluted from the source. As you already know, I don't have a Telegram group. I don't have a WhatsApp group, but I am on WhatsApp. I don't have a Facebook group, but I have a Facebook page. So if anybody is chatting you, telling you it's Noxacomedy, bring this, bring money, want to take you abroad, consultation, pay this, it is not me. Everything I do here is absolutely 100% free. So please give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people as well. And I have not been here for about a week. That's because I have been very, very busy with other stuff, but I'm here now. So the rate of deportation right now is quite alarming. So that is the reason why I am doing this video. Of recent, like I said earlier, concerning the video that was trending, a guy boarded Egypt Air to Canada. They had a layover in Cairo. In Nigeria, people call it transit. But here in America, we call it layover. So during the period of layover, the guy was waiting to connect his other flight that would take him to Canada. The time came for him to board the connecting flight. As he was going, he was asked, "Your boarding pass, please." Give them boarding pass. "Your passport, please." He gave them passport. Then they now asked one question that nobody thought was going to be asked in Egypt, not even in Canada. This guy said they asked him why he is visiting Canada in Egypt. He said he is visiting his family member because he was on holidays. So they now said, oh, you have a family member in Canada. He said, yes. Actually, that family member is his brother. So eventually they said they want to speak to his brother. Somehow, he was able to connect to Wi-Fi inside the airport and called his brother on video. He asked the officials, would you like to speak to my brother? They said no. They said this guy should tell that his brother in Canada that they want to see his legal documents of living in Canada. That is to say, his legal immigration status, I think. The guy had to send it from Canada to his brother inside the airport for him to show these officials. That was what the guy said. I saw the video. You understand why the guy was saying this story. Now, you have to do your research to know the kind of airline you would like to take. Because for me, I like to travel easy. I like to travel stressless. So take note. You have to know the airlines you are using. Believe me, I am not here to tell you take this and don't take that. You understand? So we're in a public space. I have to be mindful of the kind of words I use. But if you are wise enough, this video is a typical message to you like my other videos. Just pay attention to every word. So, like I've said, do your research. It's not every light you just take, you just buy. Do your research. Now, one thing you have to also take note, for those of you, if you are going to Canada, maybe you want to go and stay with somebody, please and please beg this person, tell him or her, please, the day my flight to Canada is coming, the day I'm coming to Canada, please try to be with your phone. This is what you have to tell that person that you are coming to meet. Because one call can save you. And if that call doesn't go or connect, it can lead to your deportation. Take note. For those of you who are going there to meet somebody, beg that person. Even if that person is at his job, beg them to put their phones in their pocket and put it on vibration, because you may need them at the 11th hour. If that guy's brother didn't pick that call, your guess is as good as mine. I don't think they would have allowed him to board that flight. You see the reason why that one call saved his trip? Now, again, of recent, somebody was traveling, packed a lot of foodstuffs. This person was going with a visitor visa. You have not been to Canada. He has not been to Canada before. He has said in his application, he doesn't have friends or relatives in Canada. He said he was going to stay in an hotel. Now you that want to stay in an hotel, you pack all the old foodstuffs going to Canada, which is even suspicious. Now, when this guy went with these foodstuffs, he arrived in Canada. He was so lucky, they asked him, why are you visiting Canada? He said he's visiting Canada as a tourist. They didn't go further, they allowed him pass. But the food this guy was carrying, the luggage he was carrying, there was semo vita inside. There is this popular dish in Nigeria, is a swallow. There's a way they make it with hot water, then it becomes thick. Then you begin to eat it like pounded yam or pando yam. It's white in color. And you know that anywhere in that airport, all over the world, they see all those white powder. Trust me, it is suspicious. They think it's the guy was carrying something else, whether not coke or something that they carry. Before you know, they remove the guy, come off for line. They want to observe the dish. While they want to observe the pando to see if it was really pando. So while they were doing that, this guy was just shivering because he was not prepared for this. He has not traveled before. They took him away from the line. They gave him a special seat. So they looked at his body language. They were beginning to feel suspicious, whereas he was just nervous. Maybe it's one of those guys that sold everything they had to travel to Cana. So while they were observing the pando, taking a close look at it, they now started to ask this guy they now started asking him questions that they didn't ask him earlier. How long are you staying here? Blah blah. Who are you staying with? This. You are staying in an hotel. It became evident to these officials that this guy was coming there to stay. Why? Because they realized that this guy that said he wants to come and spend 2 months in Canada came there with $800. Somebody that wants to spend almost 2 months, you are coming with $800. How much is hotel booking, hotel reservation? How are you going to feed yourself? Transportation, the place you are going. Like, now, they now said, this guy, for you to be coming to Canada with $2,000, spending almost 2 months, it was suspicious. They had to deport this guy. But eventually, they found out that it was really Semo he was carrying, but he was still deported. So what I'm here to tell you guys is that try to avoid anything that will lead to unnecessary questions. You know the kind of visa where you carry. So now you will get ready in a way that will not lead to too many questions. Imagine the first time he passed, he was just asked, why are you visiting Canada? He said, I'm visiting as a tourist. They didn't bother to ask him further questions, but he was carrying foodstuff and semo. I am not saying you cannot go with semo. This video basically is for people going to Canada without visitor visa. So I know some people will come now and say, what about students? I'm not talking about people who are going for study. So please support me by giving this video a big thumbs up and tell me what you want me to make a video on in the description section, or in the comment section rather. Just go to the comment section. Tell me what you want me to make a video on. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. This is where a lot of things are happening. I am here to make sure that you guys travel safely without any yawa. Till I see you in my next video, my name is Noxacomedy. Greetings, keep winning.